Namaste, friends. Happy Hanna here. Welcome to our class. So today, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll see what happens. But let's begin with landing in this moment, in this body, in this breath. So you can either be seated or standing, your choice. Wherever you are, roll your shoulders to your ears, open your heart, and let your hands face upwards, either on your lap or if you're standing out towards the universe. And then take a deep breath in. If you like, you can close your eyes. Exhale through your mouth. One more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale through the soles of your feet. Kind of like land in your body in this moment. And notice what you feel. I can feel my heartbeat. Notice what your body is showing you. See if you can take in the signals and not rush to the next signal, to the next moment. And then notice what kind of practice you would like to have today, what you feel like you would need or enjoy. And rather than listening to me, see if you can listen to your sensations. And maybe that'll reveal itself as we go. But to begin with, land in your body and here. Let go of whatever was the hassle to get here and find the link and all of that. And let go of anything that needs to come later. See if you can stop time. See if you can stop the constant current of events and be in your body in this sensation, in this wave of love. Another wave of you. Breathe it in. And exhale through your heart. Use your body to transmute the energy that you receive. Maybe you want to place your hands on your body somewhere. Maybe you want to keep them outwards or upwards in order to receive energy, if you feel that you are open to it and if you're able and willing to receive. And then we'll slowly move towards our first practice, which is going to be a pranayama breathing technique. And we'll start with a cat-cow, meaning you can be on your all fours if you want, on the mat, on all fours, or you can be standing. And then you can bend your knees and place your hands on your thighs. And then what we're doing, we're breathing through the nose, in and out, while we kind of arch the spine. So you inhale to reach forward, you press your heart forward, and then you exhale, you press your heart back. And your heart has kind of four sides. So you want to kind of notice what happens when you keep breathing. So I can't do it if I'm talking, but I want to guide you. So you keep doing it. Inhale as you open your heart, exhale as you press your heart back. And then you go a little bit faster than if it was a yoga pose, because pranayama is about moving prana, which is life force, energy. So the breath moves energy. You know how we can't breathe, like we can't live without breathing for a long time. That's how essential this energy is. Inhale as you press forward, exhale back. And maybe you feel a little bit of heat coming. And if it's hard to find the place, go on all fours and then just really see if you can kind of like go a little nuts with it. So it's not about stretching, it's about warming up your spine and opening and expanding your heart space. So through your nose, inhale, exhale, and then come to neutral, wherever you are, whether you're seated on all fours or standing. Notice the heat that you created. Notice if there's any buzzing. Notice if you can tune into the subtle space that is kind of inside of you and immediately surrounding your body. Like you're in this bubble, in this snow globe of energy that you kind of like huff and puff like a little factory. See if we can tune into your prana, your life force. That's what keeps you alive. That's what keeps you excited. Next one is also to do with the spine. This one I'm also going to demo it standing, but you can do it seated. Sometimes it's easier to do standing, but it doesn't matter. So what you'll do here is you roll your shoulders away so that your heart is open. Then you bring your hands high above your head and you have your index finger pointing up, but the other fingers are like kind of like holding hands. Then you press your shoulders down. You inhale, center, and exhale to one side. Inhale, center through your nose. Exhale to the other side. And then you go back and forth like this, faster than if you were doing yoga. Because this is about, again, waking up the energy body. Through your nose, inhale, center, exhale to one side. Maybe there's a little sound. Focus on your feet, staying grounded on the floor. So along your spine, the yogis say that all the major energy centers are located. That's why the spine is an interesting axis of the universe. And come back to center, relax your hands, close your eyes. Notice what feels good to you, what feels right. You could put one hand on your heart, one on your belly, or you can keep your hands open. But just see if you can tune into the sensations. The sensations then might bring emotions and thoughts, and that's okay. But see if you can kind of like go deeper into the present moment, into this breath, this fast past life. All of these moments are like little sparkles. See if you can notice them. Last pranayama that we're doing is my favorite one. It's called Kati Chakrasana. And that's where we tap the heart with the base of the hand. And then we turn like this. Again, through your nose, you inhale when you come to center and you exhale when you go back. You can close your eyes and then do a little huff and a little puff when you twist. If it feels funny or you feel dizzy, focus on your feet. Keep your feet firmly grounded so you can keep your heart open, keep your belly in so that you can really twist. Inhale, center, exhale when you twist. A few more. And then when you feel it was enough, you let go and come back to standing and feel your feet on the surface below you. Notice if you feel the movement in your body, even if you're no longer twisting. If you're lightheaded, if there's any tingling in any part of your field of awareness. Notice if your breath moves easily, if there's more or less breath. There's no right answer to this. I talked to a friend today on the phone and she said, dilemma is not a problem because dilemma doesn't have an answer. So when you're in inquiry, there's no problem and there's also no dilemma maybe, and maybe there's also no answer. How exciting is that if we were able to live through life with questions rather than answers? Okay, so now we move into our quick yoga situation. We don't have a lot of time, but if you're with me, I would want to do a few sun cells and then some hip things because I feel like that would be a good idea. But if you need to modify or do something else, I can't really see you, so don't worry about anything. See if you can follow your own inner guidance, if there is such a thing. And I know that too is a practice to find it. So if I suggest something that doesn't feel right for you today, you can take another pose or don't take any pose at all. Just the fact that you're here is what matters. The fact that you're in this space, in this bubble that we create, that's all that matters. So if you want to sun salute with me, come to the top of your mat with your feet hip distance. I like to practice with feet hip distance. It brings me more stability. And as you stand here, roll your shoulders back and open your heart like we did in the very first pranayama. and see if life force flows through you. That's the same exact thing in the yoga pose. We plug into the universe with our body to receive and negotiate with the energy. So as you stand here, press the balls of your feet into the earth, lift your toes, press the heel into the earth. Notice what that does to your legs. It activates all the muscles, and then it pulls your belly a little bit forward and opens your heart, and your shoulders go down. Place the toes one by one, best you can, onto the mat, and then circle your arms around you as you inhale and you look up. So as you inhale, you invite in energy. Exhale, now bend your knees, hinge at your hips, and forward fold. Let yourself forward fold all the way down. Let your head relax. Then inhale, climb with your legs. So place your hands on your shins, your knees, press your shoulders away, pull your belly in, halfway lift. Press your shoulders away. Imagine that there's something that's pulling from the crown of your head forwards. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, place your belly on your thighs, your hands on the mat, step back to a high plank. In your high plank, roll forward before you start going anywhere else. So notice how there's like a lot of movement possible. Then bend your elbows halfway only. Keep your belly tucked in and take up dog or cobra. So up dog means thighs are off the floor and arms are straight. If that's too much for you, take a cobra, meaning place your good self on the mat and just lift your heart. Then place your heart onto the mat. Come to all fours. Downward facing dog. Bend one knee. Bend the other knee. See if you can keep the energy idea flowing. See if you can keep your shoulders away from your ears. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Keep breathing through your nose. Then look forward and walk or jump to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. So climb halfway up. Press the shoulders away. Keep the belly kind of active. Bend your knees forward, fold. Let it all go. Like surrender completely. Like it was the first time you ever did this. There's like a waterfall landing on your low back, washing through your legs and your spine. Then inhale, reach up, circle your arms like you're lifting a prayer from the earth and offering it up to the heavens. Make your hand palms touch. Take a slight back bend. Exhale, hands to forehead center. And then to your heart. Come to standing. If you like, keep your eyes closed and notice if anything shifted. Notice the heartbeat. Notice the feet on the mat. Let's do the whole thing again. Inhale, reach up. Like you're pulling energy from the earth upwards. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Dive forward mindfully, like you're swimming in a dream. Relax your head completely. Say no with your head when you arrive. And say yes. Then inhale, start climbing towards a halfway lift. Press the shoulders away. Bend your knees, place your belly on your thighs, step back to a high plank. In your high plank, before you go any further, you press yourself forward. So kind of like reach to your tippy toes. If you need, you put your knees down. If not, you go halfway down only. So 90 degrees at your I don't know what their arms. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. In your down dog, lift your right leg to the heavens. Bend your knee. Open your hip. So three-legged dog. Make a circle with your toes in one direction. Keep your shoulders even if you can. Keep breathing. I know you can breathe better than I do because I'm talking. Then make the circle the other way with your toes. Then reach your heel up, straight into the heaven, like you're making your footprint into the sky. Then bring this foot that is up there, the right knee to right wrist, and take pigeon pose. In your pigeon pose, before you go down, you want to lift up. So untuck the toe behind and then lift your heart up. Again, open it up to receive. And then see if you can melt and forward fold. Here you decide if you want to stay on your arms, like on your forearms, or if you make a pillow with your hands and you put your forehead onto the floor. If this whole thing doesn't feel good at all for you, for any reason, you can flip it and do it on your spine and bring your knee to your chest. And breathe. See if you can find a little bit of an energetic release and see where it is. Maybe it is at the back of your heart. Maybe it's not in the hips at all. Maybe it's in your shoulders. Maybe it's in your jaw. Maybe it's in all of the places. And can you, with your breath, kind of like create more space in your body and in the layer of energy that is immediately surrounding your body. So like you're this bubble of energy that kind of breathes and expands and negotiates. Your nervous system negotiates with the environment. Just like your rational mind negotiates constantly to keep things on track best it can. Now slowly from here, we'll undo this and meet in downward facing dog in whatever way you can find your way to down dog. In down dog, if it feels good, you bend one knee, bend the other knee, kind of like you recenter yourself. See if you can press into the mat with your hands and keep your shoulders away while you relax the space between your eyebrows and your jaw. Then it's time for left side. Lift your left foot up to the heavens, then bend your knee and open your hip. Keep your shoulders as even as you can, and then start making circles with your toes and breathe. So you're doing so many things at once, and I want you to focus on your breath. And I want you to focus on the spot between your eyebrows and your jaw and your heart. Make the circle go the other way. Breathe. And then press your left heel up into the heavens, like make your footprint up there. And then bring your left knee to pigeon by the left wrist. So find a sweet spot here. I hope you can't hear all the snow plows. Sorry. Untuck your back toe. Find a good spot here. Lift your heart up like you're lifting a prayer from us here in the heavens, up through your heart. And then you bring some of the heavenly energy down as you forward fold and find a good spot on this side. And the sides could feel different. Maybe you put one hand on top of the other hand and put your forehead down. But whatever you do, see if you can bring in a sense of ease. And if there's any part of your body that hurts or doesn't want to do this, back off. This is not a boot camp. I would want this to be a soft place for you, if possible. And the sensations in your body depend on how you've been using your body recently. If you went for a run, or if you didn't do yoga, then maybe it's a bit softer, or maybe it's tight. It's so unique and so different. Jack's body is always tight. Mine is almost never. Like I have to use it to feel any tension. Notice what tendencies your body is showing you. If you can listen to your body instead of me. And when it feels like a good idea, you can slowly start making your way out of the pose. Kind of like if you were in a movie and there was a narrator, can you notice the sensations in your body? Have your body do the narrating. Then slowly you make your way to down dog. And to me here, it feels good to bend one knee, kind of like undo the kink of the hip and the knee, because we just blocked energy in those spaces. Now you let the energy flow again when you undo the pose. From here, come to the tippy toes, look forward and walk your feet to your hands. Inhale halfway here, climb up, use your hands. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. Ha. If it feels good, clasp your hands behind your back if you can, or make fists that meet, or take the forearms, whatever works. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Let your hands land somewhere where you can feel this in your shoulders. Make sure that you relax your neck, your jaw. If this is easy, bring your hand palms also together and relax your neck and fold forward. Ha. Then gently release. Halfway lift to normal. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Open it up. Slight back bend. Exhale, hands to forehead center. Hands to heart. Hands to side body. Open to the sides and breathe. Notice if your heels and the balls of your feet are firmly planted onto the mat. Notice if there's a flow of energy from the base of the earth through your legs into your heart, boom, exploding at your heart, maybe at your third eye, maybe at the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do a sun B. So come to the top of your mat, chair pose. Keep your eyes closed if you can. I love to practice with my eyes closed. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, high to low plank. Know now that you're gonna come forward before you go down. Put your knees down if you need to. Bring your heart all the way down to the mat, untuck your toes, lift your heart to cobra or up dog. Then press back, downward facing dog. Right foot comes to the front, back heel spins down. Press your heels into the earth like we did when we were standing. And from that energy, bounce up to warrior one, open to warrior two. Notice how the energy comes from the surface below you. Shoulders away. Make your index finger meet with your thumb and look forward. Flip the front palm open and take peaceful warrior. Nice. Extended side angle. Now, the front arm comes to the front thigh. Shoulders are away. Full line of energy from the tip of your index finger or whatever that long finger is to the heel. Shoulders away. Breathe. Look down. Place both hands down. High plank or skip this and go straight to down dog. Low plank if you're with me. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Left foot comes to the front. Back heel spins down. Find the strength, the connection with the earth before you bounce up. Let the force from below you lift you up. Open to warrior two. Bring your index finger to your thumb. Find stability here. Press your shoulders away. Know that you're strong and stable. Then you open your front palm and reach back. And you don't have to exaggerate. Just visit the pose. See, like kind of like on the map. Okay, here's New York. Bam. And then place your forearm on the thigh to extended side angle. Another place on the map. Bam. Notice the back heel and the tip of your long finger. Keep your shoulders down. Breathe. Because that's how you transmute energy when you breathe, when you visit the pose. Look down, place both hands on the mat. Step back, high plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your heart. Then walk your feet to your hands and make yourself into a little ball and sit down and lay down. Now, we still have a few minutes and you get to pick the next pose. Maybe you want to do a bridge or a full wheel. depending on how you feel. Or maybe you want to take a happy baby. Whatever works. I'm going to take a full wheel because I'm a little crazy. So we want more crazy. For if you want to join me, I'm going to just speak through, or you can do a low bridge. That's a great option too. If you want to come with me, you place your hands close to your ears, press your heels again into the earth. The foundation is always where it all starts. The strength comes from the below. And you press yourself up and open it up. Wherever you are, breathe and notice what the pose makes you feel. Keep your shoulders away, relax your jaw. The same kind of principles always apply. Ha. When it's time to let go of the pose, you let go of the pose. And then it's always fun to do one upside down pose before game over or before the twists. So we could simply just lift the feet up into a waterfall. Or if you want, you can do shoulder stand. If you are waterfalling, visualize energy coming through your toes, each tip of your toe, the ball of your feet, the heel, cleansing, cleansing, cleansing through your legs, into your hips, then to your belly, heart, and out through your crown of your head. See if you can open up. It's like a requirement. If you want to receive, then you need to be willing. It seems so simple, and we all know it, but we don't always do it. And then if you like, you can bend your knees, give yourself a little squeeze. And if you like, we can do one twist on one side. Your choice. You could just flip the package from your knees on your lap to one side like that and keep your shoulders down. Or you can extend one leg straight and keep one in your lap and then twist onto one side like that. Again, we just visit the places. Notice what's there. Is there an insight? Is there a sensation? Is there a breath? Is there an exhale? And then come back to center and switch sides. Do the same thing on both sides. Whatever you did on the first side, do it on the other side too. See if you can relax your shoulders. And kind of like, in a way, do the pose with the least amount of effort. Like, we can use yoga for a lot of things. We can use yoga for fitness. We can use yoga for tension release. We can use it for spirituality. We can use it for a lot of things. Come back to center. And it's not like one is better than the other. We probably need all those areas in our lives. Now it's time for us to let go of everything. So come to your favorite Shavasana. Let your feet open to the sides, hand palm facing up. I'm practicing receiving, so that's why I talk a lot about it. So when the hand palms are facing up, it's a signal of being able and willing to receive. But in order for me to receive, the actual trade is that I need to let go of what was. I need to let go of what I don't want. And that's harder than I imagined. It's a lifelong practice. So when you lay here, let go of every effort. Let go of, like in the beginning, we said, let go of the whatever was before this moment. Even here, let go of all of the poses you visited, all the places, all the insights. And see if you can breathe. And again, stop time. So everyone thought we did a 30-minute class, but really we did an hour and a 30-minute because we stopped time. Let yourself exhale. Let all the heaviness be sucked into the earth. so that only lightness is here, only openness is here. If we don't have to do or change ourselves, and still just keep receiving and transmuting what we receive. Then reach your arms up, point your toes away, make yourself super duper long. And then roll over onto one side with helping hands. Keep your eyes closed and come to seated. In order to close our practice in the sacred space that we created, circle your arms around your body. Hand palms meet high at the top of your head. Rub your hands together, maybe a slight little clap. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands and a blessing to your forehead center. Let it land there like a spark. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart space. Another massive spark of energy and blessings into your heart, into your physical body. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Ooze the energy. Let the energy linger in your space. Notice what you created. To you and your practice, love bugs, I bow and say namaste. Namaste, friends.